I'd like to welcome everyone to Kingdom Connectors Missionary From The Desk, where we're interviewing people that are successful in their field and they're making a difference in the kingdom. Today we're going to interview Chad Lacefield, who is one of the most successful roofing distributorships in all of Dallas-Fort Worth. And Chad, if you don't mind, could you tell us a little more about yourself?
Well, Chad Lacefield, and I'm actually in the roofing supply business. And I had the privilege to meet Chris a while back, and we have instantly become great friends. The cool thing is we've in the last year, we've got to serve together, and we've got to work inside our industry with the platform that God's given us. And been in the building industry for 24 years, started right out of high school, and sit here today still selling shingles.
Right. And tell me your story and how you built your business. I know you had a successful business venture, and tell me a little bit about how you built your business.
You know, I'd worked for several big corporations, and God had laid it on my heart to start my own. And I say start my own. I had a business partner. Actually, it was my mentor that we'd become best friends. He'd actually become somewhat like my dad, a role as my dad. And so I went to him, and he's quite a bit older than me. He's 66 years old. And I said, I think we need to do this ourselves. And he looked at me and was like, you may be crazy, but let's do it. He said, you know, you've got the energy. He said, let's do it together. And so we went out and we found a piece of property, and we started a business, Venture Roofing Supply. And we began to build it. And one thing that we knew is we wanted to surround ourselves with good people. We knew that we were only successful because we had good people around us at any business we had been a part of. And so we went out and we searched and we hired the best people that we knew. And we looked for character in that. It's really funny. I always tried to hire people that had played college sports or had worked on a farm, because I know that they have good work ethic. So we began to build our team before we even opened. And when we opened, we hit the ground running. We weren't for sure exactly what we were doing, but we just said, let's do it. Wow. And so we actually only owned it 4 years, but in that 4 years, God did some amazing things, and I take no credit for that. I give Him the credit because of our people and what He did inside of us. But we were open 4 years, and we grew it to $50 million.
Wow.
And it was just super exciting to watch God grow my people. Probably my favorite part of owning the business was able to mentor young guys and to bring them up and to show them what work ethic was, character. And as maybe they had some flaws in that, they began to grow in that, seeing how it makes you successful.
That's an incredible story of just God's faithfulness and what He did through your business. I mean, that is unbelievable, and hopefully it really resonates with a lot of you out there. But what really stirred in your heart after that process or during that process to really do more, to have more of a kingdom impact?
Well, I know when I started in this industry, I was all about sales and money. And through that, somewhere God got a hold of my heart. And I knew I wanted to do more than just sales and money. And God started connecting me with the hearts of my customers. And He started stirring something inside of me. And I would go home and my wife would say, how's your day? And I was like, man, I had an unbelievable day. We sold this. We picked up this account. But God did something with this couple, whether they were married, owning a roofing company, and they would pull me aside. They would ask me questions about my faith. They would ask me, how do you do marriage? How long have you been married? My wife and I are super passionate about marriage, and we actually do a Facebook Live Monday marriage talk every Monday. And what that's allowed me to do is we actually shoot it with 2 cameras. Her realm, she's been in the church realm for 17 years on staff. So her audience is way different than mine. Mine is people inside the building industry. And what I've seen is I've been able to impact people inside the industry just being who I am on the weekends or even during work. And it opens the doors for me to go inside and to be a part of their marriage a lot of times with their struggles, or to encourage them. What I really love is the recognizing the platform that God's given, actually both of us. Sometimes we take it for granted that it's just about the money and the position, but God's given us a platform to use our abilities inside His kingdom. And so it's open doors for us to go in and impact His kingdom in the building industry.
Chad, thank you so much for sharing with us today. You've obviously built a successful business and career. We're just so thankful you came in today. And And hopefully you've learned something today. Hopefully that you realize that you can be a missionary from the desk from exactly where you're at, whatever platform you have. It doesn't always look like going to a jungle to be a missionary. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it means just doing it from wherever you're at. Whatever your platform is, whatever your job is, whatever it looks like, you can be a missionary from exactly where you're at. And hopefully you hear the heart of this message is to grow our kingdom through our business leaders, through our people, just to motivate them to go out and accomplish our kingdom work. Please tune in. Next episode will be part 2 of Chad Lacefield's interview. And just really thank you for coming by today. And we really thank you for tuning in today. And we'll see you next time. God bless.